Adam22 has some words for Joe Budden while on live with DJ Akademiks, and it sounds like he wants all the smoke. Adam and the JBP have a rocky history, especially after that explosive interview that seemed to be a prophecy now looking back, where they labeled Adam a culture vulture and a clout chaser. Adam was asked by Akademiks if there was something there between him and Joe, and he explained that back in 2018 when he was getting Me Too'd, there were platforms like Akademiks that were fair and platforms like Joe Budden who seemed to kick him while he was down. He explained that Joe was no help to him during his time of trying to go on an explanation tour for his alleged crimes, and took shots at Joe Budden's numbers on YouTube. Adam compared Joe to a female that people try to warn you about, and you don't listen until you see it for yourself. Listen to what he had to say about it right here.
What's the dude on Joe Budden's podcast? And by the way, what's up with you and Joe? There's something going on there.
Yeah, there's something going on. I mean, I could get into it a little bit. I mean, I just felt like I didn't appreciate the fact that Joe basically, like, I always appreciated you and respected the fact that in 2018, when I first got Me Too'd, that I hit you up and you gave me a sympathetic platform in the sense that, yes, you were with me a little bit and asking me questions and you were repeating shit that was being said in the chat.
I was fair,
and stuff.
though. I was fair.
Trying to get to you were being fair while still keeping it a little bit entertaining. But, you know, when all that shit was going down, when people trying to like re-cancel me, I had multiple different people in the industry hit me up because it was being advertised that I was going to be on Joe Budden's AMP show. I had multiple different people in the industry telling me, don't do it because Joe Budden is a scumbag and he's just going to, you know, with you and like make the entertaining or whatever. And over here, I'm an idiot thinking that Joe's a decent guy, and I think, oh, I'm gonna go on this podcast with him and he's gonna be, you know, at least help me. You could say whatever, repeat whatever there's been in the media, because keep in mind, nothing new was coming to the table at this point. It was just a rehash of shit that had already been said about me, and Joe instead gave me like the shittiest, most annoying answers to like everything, and totally like, you know, basically screwed me over. And the reason why I did that is because of the fact that I showed up solo dolo to his basement and did that podcast with all of them, cooked them, won the battle. His Reddit voted that I won the battle, and I kind of like took a little victory lap and had multiple clips about it where I was, you know, celebrating the fact that I washed a bunch of old ass men in a basement. And I think Joe like really kind of took that personal and decided to kind of intentionally try to inflict pain upon me during the course of that piece of content. And I really didn't appreciate it. And, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, I do have so much respect for Joe as a content creator and everything that he's brought to the table. Like, I can't ignore that.
Just to interject.
I felt like I saw his true colors in that piece of content.
Just to interject.
Basically just makes me like, oh, why didn't I? It's like when you're with a girl and everybody telling you she's a piece of shit. Yeah. And then at some point you figure out she's a piece of shit. It's like, oh, why the fuck was I not listening to all these people who told me like that I was crazy for with Joe like that?
The only thing I was really surprised by, I had heard that interview, which I thought was going to be very sympathetic, because I heard that was supposed to be an introduction to you having an AMP show. And I was like, okay, so this is the, hey, welcome to AMP thing, and it turned into, you're a piece of shit, crush him. And
because Joe is a jealous motherfucker who, of course, he sees somebody else getting some money. He's probably getting way more at that time. But he sees somebody else gonna get some, and somebody who just watched him on his own platform. Obviously, Joe's gonna want to do something about that, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen him handle many people in the media like you, and I don't know if that energy only comes from what you're saying in terms of when you went there the first time. I think it was almost like, hey, listen, you know what? Like, this is kind of like Vlad Jr., and we could just say, because I think if it was anybody else, I think he would have dealt with it a little bit different. Like you've seen, he went with Gillian Wallow, like, you know what I mean? Like, they had a couple little jabs here and there, but they all sat down, and if anything, that shit was really like constructive, and it was really respectful. You know what I mean? Your was kind of like, yo, drop the guillotine on this motherfucker's neck, man.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know, like Joe's channel gets like 10 million views a month. No Jumper last month I think got like 45 million. So he said something to AD about how we were irrelevant. So I'm still trying to figure out how we're doing like 5 times as many views as you and we're irrelevant, but I guess there are certain things that we'll never know.
What y'all think about Adam's assessment on Joe Budden? Let me know in the comment section below. Leave a like and subscribe to the GMS show. I'll see y'all later.